is the new way they're getting planters and combines down into that field. It's only about 2 years old. The old access, you can kind of see the clearing way off in the distance. There's another low spot in the creek where they used to come across. But this crossing here is only a couple years old. So from here on out, I might go around that field and come down here to cross instead of going over that rickety bridge. But this is the way that takes me over to the nature preserve southwest of the house. I'll take this road left, go up the hill, and you can see right there a couple of deer going up over that ridge. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. I'll probably stir them up again when I go through, so not sure you could see it, but they were just crossing the ridge. See you in a bit. Just coming up this path at the nature preserve, you can see a trail marker. We're on the yellow trail. Hard to see because of the shadow, but green points anything going back to the parking lot. This will take you to a 1 acre set-aside plot, prairie plot. Then this will take you back to 3 cabins. I'll take some pictures when I get there. This is the east cabin area here at the nature preserve. There's a picnic shelter, latrine, and 3 cabins. Finley, one of the scouts out of our troop, Buby, another scout out of our troop, and Schultz, a scout from the neighboring town, their scout troop, which is now consolidated into our troop. But fire ring, 3 cabins, shelter, really a nice spot. Blackthorn Hill Nature Preserve, Western Illinois Nature Group is the governing body or the managing body. This little trail goes to a secondary gate back there you can barely see. They used to have an easement to get in that way. I'm not sure if they still do. But then out this way, we'll go to the back to the prairie plot, and then another trail that takes me back that way to the east to a road that'll cross the creek again and take me back home. Everybody thinks Illinois is flat. It's pretty flat, but you want flat, go to Nebraska. There's nothing there. But very well kept. Here you can see a trail marker, yellow for the yellow trail, green anything heading back to the parking lot. But very well maintained nature preserve. You might be able to hear a lawnmower. Somebody's up by the center pavilion or shelter, lean-to, whatever. They're up there mowing. Back this way, we're almost to the prairie plot. Our scout troops burned it once or twice when it's been needed. Looks like it's about ready again now. But through here, as the sign says, is a maze. The kids can zigzag through here. A bench to catch your breath. You can see another sign down there that says maze. But this is a about an acre prairie plot. My house would be way off right in the center of that picture, somewhere about a mile away. But really just a beautiful nature preserve. Great place to come. Members can camp and rent the cabins. Non-members can camp and rent the cabins for probably a little fee of some kind. Probably 90% of the buildings out here were made by or built by scouts, scout troops. Footbridges, trail markers, picnic shelters, cabins, all that stuff. The two-hole latrine, all done by scout troops. You can see the prairie plot. You see that green spot goes through, and it's kind of a path through the center. But I'm going to go down this way, go back in that timber, and then make my way east and then north back home. Okay, I just came through the nature preserve. Camera's pointed west. Came through over that. Now I'm down in here to a farm pasture. That barn and that silo. My house is right in the middle, about a half mile up. But I need to go this way to that bridge on the road, cross the creek, and then go up the road back home. Be there in just a little bit. Just another 30 yards in. This is a nice little critter trail, whether it be deer or fox, or that's a little small for raccoons. But up in there somewhere, I think they've got it on trail cam, is a bobcat in the neighborhood. But when you're looking to set up camp, the 4 W's, wind, obviously you wouldn't want to be up on a ridge. And then the other thing to think of, cold air settles in low spots like this. So you wouldn't necessarily want to be down in the bottom like this either. But wind, water, there's a creek right there in those trees. If we had a big downpour, sorry about the wind, if we had a big downpour and that creek left its bank, your tent might be swimming. Wildlife, obviously you don't want to set your tent or campsite right where deer or anything else are going to be coming through every night. And then widowmakers, dead trees hanging, broke, dead, just waiting to fall on you. So the 4 W's of campsite selection: wind, water, wildlife, widowmakers. All right, enough Boy Scout stuff. Back to hiking.